Hi guys, this is Veronica. I am back. I was sick for a while and so I didn't do any videos last week, and so I'm back. Um, this week I'm going to show you guys inside my Heidi Swapp planner. I was in a personal size cheapy like Office Max planner before and I absolutely hated it. And so when Heidi Swapp's planners were in Michael's, I went with a coupon for 40% off and got this for like $19.95 or something like that. It's an amazing planner. I love it. I like all the flowers inside, all this floral print. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I really love like all the gold touches she added in here. And I got the black and white one instead of there's like an aqua kind of like watercolor cover. And I think it's like canvas, but I really loved this one. The only downfall about this planner is, I'm going to go ahead and say it. That plastic that comes around this planner stinks so bad. It's so disgusting. It smells almost like mothballs. It's so nasty. The minute I got home, I peeled off that plastic and I just I threw it away, and I let this air out like right in front of the door. I opened up my glass door and I let this air out because it was so gross. Other than that, it aired out pretty good and it doesn't smell anymore. So that's the plus. So if you find that it stinks so bad, it will go away. I know it's just the plastic. It's not actually the planner. So I'm going to show you inside my planner. This little thing keeps popping off. And what the kinds of things that I use for it. I'm really simple. I don't use a lot of stuff to plan with. I know a lot of people will plan and their pages have like stickers and washi, and I mean, you know, whatever you like to do, do it. No one can tell you what to do. So I really like to stay simple, and I keep just a couple little things. I'll show you some of the things I keep on these little card holders. Some people put their credit cards and their IDs and stuff like that in their planner. I don't do that just for safety reasons. But let me show you some of the cool things that I do keep inside. I bought some of those little envelopes that Heidi Swapp has with her collection. I liked them because of the gold words. And I do keep some little Planner Addict stickers. I have a bunch of stickers in my shop, and I'll leave the link down below. I really use these like daily. I'll show you how I use them later. And I keep a couple of clips, little plastic clips. These are Studio Calico plastic clips, stickers, and little clothespins. And then I keep like metal clips, and this is a little expired gift card from like Jamba Juice, and I just wrap a couple of washi's, like some of my favorite washi's on it, and just stick it right back in here. So I have some washi's to decorate my planner with. This is a binder clip that I just found, a whole set of them. I'll show you which ones I mean. They're these cool ones right here. Let's see if I can show you. From Target. They're so beautiful. They were only $3 for 16, so justified the cost. I'm trying not to buy so much stuff because I did that with scrapbooking and I went overboard and bought all kinds of stuff. I ended up donating most of that stuff, so I'm trying to like limit and only use what I really think I'm going to use, because it's so easy to just say, hey, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, and then you've got all this stuff and you don't really, use it all. So I'm really trying to limit myself this time around. And then I keep a sticky note pad. I'm sorry. I keep a sticky note pad from like the Target had the the watercolor collection that everybody was like excited about. I just peeled off like maybe 1/4 of it and stuck it in here. And then I've got another little sticky pad. That's a little sticky pad like from Hello Kitty. And then I just stick it in here. And see, it keeps coming off, so I'll just tuck it in there. And then we'll go ahead and move on. I pulled off all the top part of my planner because she had, of course, January, February, and we're already into March, in the middle of March when I got this. So I just pulled it and put it away, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's really pretty. Like, the dashboards are really cute. I really love how she keeps this section. I like how she has a section for photos because, she's a scrapbooker. So you could put a photo of whatever, from, you know, whatever you feel is important for the month. And here's the layout. I love all the little gold touches too. Here's the layout for the month. And like I said, I keep it really simple. I just kind of use a couple things that I know just work well for me. I'm a one planner kind of girl. I don't have multiple planners because it's just too overwhelming for me. And I really don't have that much going on. I mean, other than my business, you know, kid stuff, some church stuff, and, you know, family, like get-togethers and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot going on. I know I have a couple of friends that are just like overwhelmed with stuff, so they really need multiple planners. So I'm not knocking people who have multiple planners at all. I think that's awesome that, you know, you can keep it organized that way. I just need one. That's it. So I like to use these friction pins, and they're the erasable ones. And the reason is because stuff changes, and I like to erase it if, you know, a meeting gets moved or something, then I just erase it and I move it onto something else, you know, and so they just come in handy for me. You just do have to watch out if you leave your planner out in the sun, like in your car or something, and the heat will erase what you have on there. So I've actually had that problem where I wrote in my journaling Bible, and I had all these notes, and I left my Bible in the car, and when I went back to it, it was erased. So just a little FYI, these work great, but you've got to keep your notes in a cool place. Okay, so because I was in the middle of March, I had to go ahead and I just used a paper clip to clip onto, I started last week. Oops. No. I started on the 16th, and then because I got sick, I didn't do anything. Okay, so I did a couple planning things yesterday, and I'll show you some of the things that I use for my planner, and I always use these things. I get a lot of questions on what kind of ink do I use. I use the StazOn Dove Gray, and the reason for that is because I find that there's no bleed through. A lot of people say that other stamps, it does bleed through. Heidi Swapp's paper is actually pretty thick. I'm pretty sure she took that into consideration because she's selling stamps with her collection, so smart lady. And so I use the gray because it doesn't bleed through and because I like the way it looks. I don't know. That's just me. I also use the brown. There's like a brown StazOn. I do that one too. So these are the stamps that I have in my shop right now for pre-order because the first batch sold out. And so these are really cool for just using, like, for little reminders. Like I use the yay, the payday, the don't forget, the arrow, the mail because I'm always mailing stuff out, the laundry because that never ends. Yes, check marks, star, a heart, and the date night. I really like the ampersand too. There's a little grocery cart. So I have a couple of other ones for pre-order, which are coffee lovers and a foodie. I cannot wait to use those. But I will show you how I set up my day. So these are some of the things I use for little icons. I found this at Joann's, and I used a coupon. This was maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't know what to do. It was Basic Gray that sold these, and I finally got to use them. I pulled them out, and now I don't know how to store them properly, but I do use the weeks. As you can see, the days of the week really came in handy. And I use these on, let me move this out of the way, on here. So she left them blank. These pages are blank, the inserts, which is fantastic because then you can use it any year you want. And then you just kind of, you can use a sticker or you can stamp on here the day of the week. So you have to find a stamp that has small days of the week. And then I use some of these numbers sometimes, and these are just from the watercolor set from Target. I have a couple of little like doodads and little clips and little kind of die cuts that I use also. I use sequins on this page for the little sequins pouch here with wood veneer. And so I use these little containers also found at Target. Target's sucking my money dry, guys. Oh my goodness. They have so many cute things and they're for cheap. So then you're just like, oh, I'll just take this. And oh, it's only $1. Ha ha ha. And then you're like at checkout and you're like, $25? What? Yeah. So you got to like really watch your spending because I keep doing that. I'm like, oh, I need this container. I need this container. And then, you know, you're up to like $50. So, of course, I got these little containers at Target, also in the dollar spot. And this is where I keep all my little paper clips. So these really come in handy. And then I've got, these are other paper clips, but I've got like binder clips. These are the ones that I told you that are $3. They're in the stationery section. Don't look in the dollar section. A lot of people were asking me on Instagram if I got them in the dollar section. They're in the stationery section. So you got to go where all the planners are. And then I've got this little box full of other little doodads. These are little like buttons and clothespins and wood veneer, and that one just snapped in half. And I've got buttons, flare buttons, and cork, stuff like that. I kind of don't use this. This is more for scrapbooking, but every once in a while I'll stick something in there. And then I've got some stickers that I use. I really like these heart ones from Heidi Swapp. They're kind of little puffy stickers, and just puffy stickers are really cool to use. I found these also at Target. See, Target, stop sucking me dry. These were in the card section, like invitations, and they were, I think, $2.50. Cute gold little hearts. They're just cute. Rub-ons from our shop, sheet tags. These are Heidi Swapp. These are the same hearts. And these are from Freckled Fawn's kit. So I have a couple of acrylic blocks. They are well used. They're dirty and gross. And I will just place... I am not a stamper. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. I had no clue how to stamp before I started manufacturing them. So I don't know much about stamps. All I know is, you know, push down and press, not too hard. So the acrylic blocks, of course, are perfect because you can see through where you're stamping. And see, I would consider that a smush. I pushed down a little too hard, but guess what? I don't care. I just move on. I don't consider any of my things mistakes. I just keep going. So here's a Sunday one. And I will just push down. Sunday, I smushed it again. I still don't learn. I'm a little crazy on my hand. And here's Monday. Like that. So now I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I do have a couple of things that are coming up. So let's go ahead and mark them. I like to do a load of laundry, you know, so I'm going to use this little laundry stamp. Saturdays and Sundays, it's like never ending. So I will go ahead and I'm going to move this out. That's why planners with binders are awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and do Saturday and Sunday. My goal is 2 loads, so I'm going to go ahead and do 2 loads. 2 loads. Because there's 5 of us, and they just, my daughter is into, you know, changing every minute she gets wet. She has to change. So then that'll work for that one. And on these stamps are so tiny I can also use my fingers but to kind of hold it, but I'll use the acrylic block. On Monday I get paid, so I'll just do right here a little payday. Payday. Yay! So here we go. that away before I forget. So then I'll just decorate it with some washi tape. I'll just grab some washi tape and I'll use aqua for the weekend because aqua's my favorite. And I think I'll do the bottom. Just to give it some other color. Like that. And then I have a couple of notes. So, spring break officially starts. Spring break starts, and so then I'm going to go ahead and put some reminders for me, and I'll use some of the dots I was talking about, and I like to use the aqua one for any of my son's happenings. I just use a dot, and then I put a letter, an initial for each child. So this is E for my son Ethan, and I will put no school, and I will show you what I mean. I'll do a close-up of here. I was sick, so I put V, sick. I called in sick, so everything got canceled for that day, and I just left it blank. Maddie had speech, so I put a little M for speech at 2. I did 3 loads on Thursday of laundry, fill out applications. I had a bunch of other stuff going on, YouTube video setups, ship orders. That was all for today. Friday, I just did a little yay. Spring break starts now. Kind of use one of those stamps. And I am working on planning my son's birthday party in a couple of weeks. We're having a Minecraft party, so I'm working on invitations and things like that. So that's just kind of a reminder, and that just reminded me that I need to go shopping for that. So I need to write shop for party supplies, and I will do Noah's in green. So this is like a Noah thing. So Noah. And I just remembered that Albert has a kind of like the reminder of everyone in the family, obviously, aren't we all? So he has a interview tomorrow, and I will put that right here so that tomorrow I'll remember, and I'll just do a little A for Albert, interview. And I'll just put a T for the town that it's in. So that's it. That's how simple I keep it. And then I'll just add stickers here and there. Any cute little stickers that I find, I'll just add them on there. If I feel like it. If I don't do it. I am just, as things come up, like anything that I remember, I'll put it in here. Things that I know are going to happen. If I'm working on a new recipe or something like that, then I'll write it here. If I need to add something on top, I just peel a little flag and stick it down where I need it as a note that can come up and I can toss it. So if I said like Ethan was out early all week from school, so then I would just give myself a little reminder at the beginning of the week and stick it on there, and that way I'm reminded that Ethan's early out all week. Things like that I use the little flags for. I use the clips for, I realize I say a lot, and I'm sorry. That is annoying, but I can't help it. So I use clips to kind of guide me with each week. so that I'm not having to like go back and look at other stuff that's not necessary. I could add a couple of rub-ons. I will just use a little, I think this aqua one will work since I used aqua already. I have a, wow, this is totally annoying. Peel for me. Okay, there. So then I will just put a little arrow here to remind myself. It's just to decorate it and to show you that you can use rub-ons and other little scrapbooking embellishments that will decorate your planner the way you like it. This is a basic gray tool. It's pretty much one of those tools where, really, why did I buy this? Each rub-on gives you, like, all the little rub-on packages have a stick on the back, but I still bought that because I was probably convinced by someone. But that's about it. So I could probably decorate with this puffy sticker. And I'll go ahead and just add a little heart on my pity. Yeah, buddy. So that's it. Just keep it simple. And that's the way I do it. If you have any questions, please leave me any questions that you have. I should close this up. Down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. I know it may take a couple of days. I completely forgot because I was so sick that I didn't answer most of your questions from the videos below. But I will try and get to you this time because I should be better. I had a cold from HE double hockey sticks. Man, it wouldn't go away. So I'm glad that I'm better, and I will try and keep up with your questions. Please remember to follow me on Instagram. I am @1planner_addict. And the reason for that is because I only use one planner. So that should be easy. @1planner_addict. Come and look for me and come and follow me. I have a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. So that would be really fun. That's about it. That's the inside of my planner. I don't do too much. I don't get crazy. That's just what I do. So that's the inside of my simple little Heidi Swapp planner. There you have it.